Hello folks, welcome to Hyperfixate, the place where we outcasts come to talk about the comics we love, and today is another beautiful Wednesday, another fantastic new comic book day. We've got some incredible books today. We've got Absolute Green Arrow, If Destruction Be Our Lot, number 4, along with a few other titles that I'm thinking of maybe dropping, such as Daredevil, Superman Unlimited, and there was one more that I'm currently forgetting, Dark Knight of Steel 2. We may be dropping those. I don't really know how we're going to do with those today. But before we get started with any of that, we have to go over last week's books. Now, we had some incredible books last week, but sadly, that also meant we had two absolutely terrible books. So we're going to start off with not only the worst book of the week, but possibly the worst book of the year for me. We have Supergirl number 16, Kingdom of Zod number 1. Oh my God, what a horrendous reading experience. Now, I haven't read a crazy amount of the Supergirl stuff with Sophie Campbell and stuff like that, but what I had read, I actually quite enjoyed. I don't know what is going on here. This was if I could give it the lowest score I possibly can, 0.5 out of 5, or even a 0 out of 5. Wow, I really did not enjoy this, and it really set off an event that I was super excited for that is ultimately not looking great. And with that same sentiment, we've got Action Comics 1101, Kingdom of Zod Part 2. I was hoping for more. It's by Mark Waid. I was like, hey, this might actually be okay. Maybe the first issue was just a bit slow, but I must say the story just isn't working for me. There is a good chance that we don't pick up Part 3 today. It's so disappointing. I love these comics so much. I love anything to do with Superman. This has just been abysmal so far, so really, really struggling with that one. Now, this next book isn't a book from last week, but we did get it in a recent vlog. We have got Emperor Aquaman. I think I gave it a 4 out of 5 or a 3 out of 5. I can't really remember. 3.5. We'll go with that. And I thought it was kind of fun. I obviously read this because Kane recommends it all the time, but I must say it wasn't one that I was like insanely crazy about, but all I hear is that this story picks up and up and up. So definitely going to keep trying to track some of these down in the back issues in future videos and stuff like that. Really enjoyable, but just not quite there yet. In the number 2 spot, it is amazing that this isn't the number 1. We have Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 1. I adored this. This is exactly what I want from a Spider-Man book. Incredible Simone DeMeo cover. So much to love from this. It was just sensational. Very friendly neighborhood, very down to earth, a great rendition of the character, and it got me up to speed with where Miles is immediately. Super excited for next issue of this, but I don't think we get another one for another 2 months, which is really, really sad. But then the number 1 spot had to be Absolute Batman number 23. This was one of the best comic books I have read all year. It is my second favorite issue of Absolute Batman, maybe even first if I do a reread. Wow, what an unbelievable issue. What an incredible cover by Juan Ferreira. Just every single page was an absolute blessing. Everything with the Robins was fantastic, and that Tim Drake scene will go on as one of the most important moments in Absolute Batman ever. So I'm super, super excited to see where this goes. What an unbelievable 2 books we got from last week, paired with an unbelievably awful 2 books from last week as well. Now, before we head off to the comic book store, we have had a little bit of a delivery from my fantastic parents who went away recently, and they managed to find some comic book stores and pull some books that I have been looking for an incredibly long time. So big up Mother Geek and Father Geek. Oh my God. We're starting off with No One by Kyle Higgins, number 2. I'm trying to get all of these. There's only 10 issues, and they showed me this, and I was like, oh my God, yes, please get that. If you see any No Ones, then please pick them up. So we've got number 2, we've got number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 2 again, but a lovely little variant cover, and number 8. So we have got a bunch of No One there, which is just so awesome. I've been wanting to read this for ages. Kyle Higgins is slowly becoming one of my favorite comic book writers. I think he's fantastic. Everything he does on Radiant Black is just incredible. I love all of Radiant Black. I love the Massiveverse, so I'm super excited for that. And speaking of the Massiveverse and Kyle Higgins, they also managed to pick up an insane pull, which is Supermassive number 1. For those of you who don't know, this is kind of like the collab book with all the major books in the Massiveverse. It's insane. I've never seen a single ever. And I say single, I mean a single issue. The trades, they're quite easy to find, but I've never seen a single issue of Supermassive ever. So this is an insanely cool pull. Again, big up Mother and Father Geek. I'm definitely going to be picking up as many as I can for No One. I'm super excited to read this. Now, with that being said and done, it's time to head to the comic book store. Again, might be a bit of a light week, but cue the montage. I'll see you back here soon. We're officially here in the beautiful sunny city of Manchester for another new comic book day. Some banger books today. I'm not going to waste your time. crazy moment happened. I grabbed my regular books. They have Radiant Black number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. Radiant Black collection coming home. If anyone is just getting into Green Lantern because of the Lantern show, this is where to start. Holy variant cover. Crikey. That's pretty tough. I mean, it's an Invincible, but 25 though? Hell no. I don't know if we are going to go to the second comic book store because we spent way too much money, but we made it. The G.I. Joe wraparound foil is kind of tough though. And we're back from the comic book store. You guys already saw some of the insane pulls we got today, but we're just going to go over the book of the week first. And yes, I said book of the week. There was a pretty hefty stack here for these other books, so I did have to cut my books down a little bit, but thank God it was a bit of a light week. We decided we weren't going to get Superman. We were dropping Daredevil. Daredevil's officially off the pull list, so the only book we got this week, and we will be reading it shortly, is Absolute Green Arrow number 4. I'm loving this book. I think it's really, really good. I don't know why so many people are dropping it. I think the story is incredibly interesting, and we've got Solomon Grundy on this issue, so I'm excited to see that. We'll get to that shortly, but the most important thing of the day is the sheer amount of Radiant Black that we managed to secure. I am so shocked that we got these. I mean, I got some top loaders as well to protect the first few. We've got issue 1 of Radiant Black, first print. Holy Moses. That is just one of the coolest things in my collection. Dare I say the coolest thing in my collection. I have officially got my 3 Grails now. I have Flashpoint number 1, Transformers number 1, and Radiant Black number 1. I need to find a new Grail. I'm thinking Geiger number 1 or the first appearance of Junkyard Joe. Those are probably my next sort of indie Grails, which is just insane. I cannot believe we found this. And as I'm flicking through it, I can't believe I didn't have my camera out. I'm flicking through. I see that they have Radiant Black number 3, 4, 5. I see number 2. And I was like, there's no way they have number 1. And then alas, they did, which was just insane. So yeah, we also got number 2. We got a third print of number 3. I don't really mind that it's a third print. I tend to only go for first printings if it's like an issue 1 or an important issue. So I'm okay with getting a third print of that. We got this absolutely beautiful issue 4 cover. One of the coolest covers in my collection. I absolutely adore that. We got number 5 looking fantastic. We got number 6, which, if you don't know me, my favorite character in Radiant Black is Satomi Radiant Red. So this is her kind of origin, which is awesome. And then we also managed to pick up issue 7 as well, which is just insane. We got the entire first trade's worth of Radiant Black and then issue 7 as well. This is by far one of the coolest things I own, one of the greatest parts of my comic collecting journey so far. It would be insane if we could one day get this signed by Kyle Higgins. This is just unbelievable. But with that said and done, we'll get it up on display as soon as possible. But with all that said and done, I think it's now time to tap in to Absolute Green Arrow number 4. Let's go. Okay, we've got Absolute Green Arrow number 4 here. This story has been really great so far. I'm loving... I mean, the reason most people seem to be dropping it is because it's a story that doesn't follow Green Arrow, but that's the reason I love it so much. I love the mystery. I love seeing what's going on with Dinah. I can't wait to find out who the Green Arrow killer is. That's going to be insanely awesome. So let's tap in right now. It's going to be peak. Okay. Okay, that is Absolute Green Arrow number 4 finished. Bit of a slower one. There's a lot that happens, but like, it's not as action-packed as other ones would be. It's a lot of exposition telling us what's actually been going on this whole time, which is really interesting. I find that literally every single page that features the Arrow himself is the best bit of the book, and he always seems to only get a couple of pages per issue, but he does come in here and does some really, really cool stuff, so I'm excited to see where that goes. They actually hang out this issue, so like Dinah and Ollie, well, no, Dinah and the Green Arrow, whoever he may be, are actually together from this issue, so they might still be together in next issue, and we might get to see that dynamic play out a little bit more. Dinah's migraines are still coming through. I've got a feeling that's going to be the start of some Black Canary stuff, which is interesting. A lot of stuff to do with Hector Hammond being revealed, and we finally get to find out a little bit about what's going on with Ollie. I'm not going to spoil it. You guys go read this issue. You can finally find out what happens there. I don't know if these things are a misdirect or what, but I'm excited to see what happens next. A really, really fun issue. I'd give it a 4 out of 5. Okay, with that being read, it's now time to end the vlog here. I do hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, feel free to tell me which books you're getting this week, which books you think are awesome from the things I pulled. I mean, just getting this is absolutely insane. If you're Radiant Black fans, please put it down in the comments below. I read every single comment and try to respond to as many as I can. And while you're down there, there's the hype, the like, the all-important subscribe. We're trying to get this channel to 100 subs. It seems pretty insane saying that considering the level of the other channel, but I do hope you will enjoy this video and hit those buttons. That would be fantastic. Well, everyone, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next Wednesday. And remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Bye-bye.